Top 10 craziest draft surprises in NFL history. The NFL draft has always been full of drama, but some moments stand out as truly shocking. From unexpected trades and puzzling selections to future Hall of Famers falling deep into the draft, these surprises have left fans, analysts, and teams stunned. Here are the top 10 craziest draft surprises in NFL history. 10. Kyle Ballard, Baltimore Ravens, 2003 first round, 19th overall. In the 2003 NFL Draft, the Baltimore Ravens made a bold move to address their quarterback needs by trading back into the first round to select Kyle Ballard with the 19th overall pick. The University of California quarterback was known for his strong arm and athleticism, famously able to throw a football 50 yards while kneeling. That eye-catching display impressed some scouts, but others raised concerns about his accuracy, decision-making, and consistency in college. The Ravens gave up extra draft capital to secure Ballard, making the pick even more surprising given his boom or bust profile. Unfortunately, Ballard struggled to meet expectations in Baltimore. Over several seasons, he threw for 7,846 yards, 45 touchdowns, and 44 interceptions with a completion rate of about 57%. Injuries and inconsistent performances kept him from establishing himself as a franchise quarterback. The selection remains a disappointment for Ravens fans, especially considering that Tony Romo, who went undrafted that year, could have been signed without using a first-round pick. 9th, Darius Hayward Bay, wide receiver, Oakland Raiders, 2009 first round, 7th overall. In the 2009 NFL Draft, the Oakland Raiders shocked fans and analysts by selecting Darius Hayward Bay with the 7th overall pick. Known for his blazing 4.30 second 40-yard dash, Hayward Bay fit late owner Al Davis's obsession with speed. However, his college production at Maryland was modest, with just 42 catches for 609 yards and 5 touchdowns in his final season. More accomplished receivers like Michael Crabtree and Jeremy Maclin were still available, making the pick widely questioned. Hayward Bay's rookie season was underwhelming, producing only 9 receptions for 124 yards. He struggled with drops, route running, and chemistry with quarterbacks in a struggling Raiders offense. Though he improved over time, leading the team in receiving in 2011 with 975 yards, he never developed into the top-tier receiver expected from a top 10 pick. In 4 seasons with Oakland, he totaled 140 receptions, 2,071 yards, and 11 touchdowns. Released in 2013, he joined the Colts and later the Steelers, where he found a role as a reliable special teams contributor and veteran leader. In Pittsburgh, he earned respect by mentoring younger players like Antonio Brown and Juju Smith-Schuster. 8. Paxton Lynch, quarterback, Denver Broncos, 2016 first round, 26th overall. After winning Super Bowl 50 with a dominant defense and a retiring Peyton Manning, the Denver Broncos entered the 2016 NFL Draft in urgent need of a quarterback. With Brock Osweiler departing in free agency, Denver traded up to select Paxton Lynch from Memphis with the 26th overall pick. At 6'7", Lynch impressed scouts with his arm strength and athleticism, but many analysts viewed him as a developmental prospect better suited for the second round. Lynch had played in a spread offense that masked several flaws in his mechanics. Concerns about his accuracy, footwork, and ability to handle pressure raised red flags. Despite hopes that he could develop into a franchise quarterback, his NFL career quickly faltered. In 2 seasons, Lynch started just 4 games, throwing for 792 yards, 4 touchdowns, and 4 interceptions. He was eventually benched for Trevor Siemian and released in 2018. His failure became part of the Broncos' ongoing quarterback woes as they cycled through several other options. Lynch later bounced between leagues and practice squads, becoming the only quarterback known to be benched in the CFL, USFL, and XFL. 7. Lamar Jackson, QB, Baltimore Ravens, 2018 first round overall. In the 2018 NFL Draft, the Baltimore Ravens made a bold and strategic move by trading back into the first round to select Lamar Jackson with the 32nd overall pick. Despite winning the Heisman Trophy and posting over 9,000 passing yards, 4,000 rushing yards, and 119 total touchdowns at Louisville, Jackson was the 5th quarterback taken, behind Baker Mayfield, Sam Darnold, Josh Allen, and Josh Rosen. Doubts surrounded his ability to succeed as a pocket passer due to his 59.1% college completion rate and unconventional mechanics. Some analysts even suggested he switched to wide receiver, but Jackson remained committed to playing quarterback. General manager Ozzie Newsome and head coach John Harbaugh saw Jackson's potential and tailored the Ravens' offense to his strengths, emphasizing mobility and read option plays. In 2019, Jackson delivered a breakout season, leading Baltimore to a 14-2 record, throwing 36 touchdowns and setting a quarterback rushing record with 1,206 yards. He earned unanimous MVP honors, becoming the youngest quarterback to win the award. Jackson has since redefined the modern quarterback role, winning a second MVP in 2023 and signing a $260 million contract. His success has influenced how teams evaluate dual-threat quarterbacks and shaped offensive strategies across the league. 6. Mitch Trubisky, quarterback, Chicago Bears, 2017, first round, second overall. In the 2017 NFL Draft, the Chicago Bears made headlines by trading up from the 3rd to the 2nd overall pick to select quarterback Mitchell Trubisky from North Carolina. To move up just one spot, the Bears gave the San Francisco 49ers a significant haul, including the number 3 pick, 2 2017 mid-round picks, and a 2018 third-rounder. The decision surprised many, especially since Chicago already held a top 3 pick and passed on quarterbacks like Deshaun Watson and Patrick Mahomes. While some analysts believed Trubisky was the most NFL-ready quarterback in the draft, others preferred Watson's leadership or saw Mahomes as a high-upside prospect with raw tools. Trubisky entered the draft with limited college experience, starting only 13 games at UNC. In that lone season, he threw for 3,748 yards and 30 touchdowns, showing potential but raising concerns about his readiness, pocket presence, and deep accuracy. During his 4 years in Chicago, Trubisky showed flashes but struggled with consistency. He totaled 64 touchdown passes and 37 interceptions and helped the team reach the playoffs in 2018. However, he was eventually benched and not re-signed after the 2020 season Green Bay Packers, 2005 first round 24th overall. Aaron Rodgers' selection by the Green Bay Packers in the 2005 NFL Draft is now seen as one of the greatest steals in league history. Projected as a top 5 pick, Rodgers was expected by many to be taken first overall by the San Francisco 49ers. When the 49ers chose Alex Smith instead, Rodgers experienced a long and unexpected slide down the board. He was finally selected 24th overall by Green Bay, a team that already had legendary quarterback Brett Favre. The decision was met with confusion and skepticism. Many fans and analysts questioned why the Packers would use a first-round pick on a quarterback when Favre was still playing at a high level and the team had other pressing needs. Rodgers had played 2 seasons at the University of California, throwing for over 5,400 yards and 43 touchdowns. Although praised for his mechanics and accuracy, concerns about his throwing motion and offensive system contributed to his fall. Rodgers sat behind Favre for 3 seasons before becoming the starter in 2008. From there, he built a Hall of Fame career. During his 18 seasons in Green Bay, Rodgers threw for over 59,000 yards and 475 touchdowns, won 4 NFL MVP awards, and led the Packers to a Super Bowl XLV title where he was named MVP. 4. Trent Richardson, RB, Cleveland Browns, 2012 first round, 3rd overall. The Cleveland Browns shocked many in the 2012 NFL Draft by selecting Alabama running back Trent Richardson with the 3rd overall pick. At a time when NFL teams were beginning to question the value of drafting running backs early, the Browns' decision drew criticism, especially given their other pressing roster needs. Richardson had been dominant in college, rushing for nearly 1,700 yards and scoring 21 touchdowns in his final season. Scouts praised his strength, size, and pass blocking ability. However, there were concerns about his vision and instincts as a runner, concerns that proved valid in the NFL. Though he showed flashes as a rookie, Richardson often failed to recognize open lanes and ran directly into defenders. Early in his 2nd season, the Browns unexpectedly traded him to the Indianapolis Colts for a first-round pick. The Colts believed they were getting a future star, but Richardson continued to struggle, averaging just 3.3 yards per carry over his NFL career. He finished with 2,032 rushing yards and never came close to meeting the expectations of a top 3 selection. While the Browns were criticized for drafting him so high, the midseason trade turned out to be a rare win for Cleveland and a costly mistake for Indianapolis. 3. Daniel Jones, quarterback, New York Giants, 2019 first round, 6th overall. The New York Giants surprised the NFL world in 2019 by drafting Duke quarterback Daniel Jones with the 6th overall pick. pick. Most mock drafts projected Jones outside the top 10, and many believed he would still be available when the Giants selected again at number 17. The choice drew immediate criticism. In college, Jones posted solid but unspectacular numbers, throwing for 8,201 yards with 52 touchdowns and 29 interceptions while showing mobility and leadership. Scouts liked his accuracy on short and intermediate throws, but questioned his deep ball velocity and his ability to perform under pressure. In the NFL, Jones showed early flashes, including a strong rookie debut with 4 touchdown passes. His best season came in 2022 when he threw just 5 interceptions and led the Giants to a playoff victory. However, inconsistency and ball security issues have remained major concerns. Over his career through 2024, Jones has thrown 62 touchdowns, 40 interceptions, and fumbled 53 times, with a starting record of 22 wins and 36 losses. A neck injury in 2023 further clouded his future. 2. Laramie Tonsel, OT, Miami Dolphins, 2016, first round, 13th overall. In one of the most dramatic moments in NFL draft history, Laramie Tonsel's stock suddenly plummeted just minutes before the 2016 draft began. The standout offensive tackle from Ole Miss was widely projected as a top 5 pick due to his exceptional pass protection skills and athleticism, but just before the first selection, a video surfaced on his verified Twitter account showing him using a gas mask bong. The video, reportedly recorded years earlier, went viral instantly and shocked NFL teams watching in real time. Although Tonsel had never failed a drug test, the timing and optics caused teams to panic. The incident was later confirmed to be the result of a hack, believed to be tied to a family dispute involving his stepfather. Still, the damage to his draft status was done. Once expected to be one of the first players selected, Tonsel fell to the Miami Dolphins at number 13 overall, a pick many saw as a major steal. Tonsel has since become one of the NFL's top offensive tackles. He's earned 3 Pro Bowl selections and has been a key piece on the Houston Texans offensive line. In 2022, he turned the infamous video into an NFT to support criminal justice reform. 1. Tom Brady, quarterback, New England Patriots, 2006th round, 199th overall. Tom Brady's path to NFL greatness is the most iconic draft surprise in league history. In the 2000 NFL Draft, Brady was selected by the New England Patriots with the 199th overall pick in the 6th round. 6 quarterbacks were taken before him, including Chad Pennington and Mark Bulger. At the time, few saw much potential in the lanky Michigan quarterback. During his college career, Brady posted solid numbers with a 61.9% completion rate, 4,773 passing yards, 35 touchdowns, and 17 interceptions, leading Michigan to a 25 record and an Orange Bowl victory. Despite this, scouts questioned his athleticism, mobility, and arm strength. His poor NFL combined showing, including a slow 40-yard dash and unremarkable physique, caused teams to overlook him. Brady entered the NFL buried on the Patriots' depth chart behind veteran Drew Bledsoe. But in 2001, when Bledsoe suffered an injury, Brady stepped in and never gave up the role. Over the next 20 years, he redefined the quarterback position. Brady went on to win 7 Super Bowls, earned 3 MVP awards, and set numerous records in passing yards, touchdowns, and playoff wins. His rise from a late-round pick to the greatest quarterback of all time is the ultimate underdog story. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to check out more NFL content right here on the channel. Thanks for watching.